so, you know, I came back from a long hiatus and, you know, it was going good. You know, we watched Willy's Wonderland and Skyfire, and those were great, but now just going back to bad movies. Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Anthony, here to give you guys another movie review, and this time it is for the movie Barb and Star Go to Vista Del Mar. So, I don't even know what this movie is. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this is a SNL's sketch gone wrong. I don't know if this is like the worst movie version of a bad Lonely Island song. I don't know what this movie is. The trailers made it seem like it was funny. You know, Kristen Wiig's in here. She's one of those SNL comedians that have gone on to be successful. I mean, we don't want to talk about Wonder Woman 1984, but she's good and I like her. And the rest of the cast in here is good. It's decent. But what we get is a movie that I feel like would be more relevant or more suited to like the early 2000s. Like it feels like an Austin Powers kind of film, but like not on the nose with the comedy. So Barb and Star Go to Vista Del Mar is about what else? Barb and Star, these are two best friends, these middle-aged ladies who find themselves without a job. And they decide, hey, screw it, let's just go to Vista Del Mar and party and do all the stuff that we used to do when we were younger. And along the way, there's an evil villain that's there for some reason, and shenanigans ensue. Yeah, it's kind of straightforward. I mean, this isn't something that we haven't seen before. If you watch movies like Superbad or like The Hangover or Bridesmaids or any comedy ever, you know what's gonna happen. You can see the stuff happening beat by beat. It's not really original, but again, I don't need movies to be original. As long as you can do the same thing that's been told over and over in a different way, I'm fine. But like I said, this movie doesn't do it. And one thing I've noticed over me watching a lot of movies over like last year and now this year is I don't like when dialogue in the film is just so fast and like rapid fire and they're just talking just to talk. There's a lot of like talking over each other in this movie and just talking, just like, hey Barb, how you doing? Hey Star, how you doing? Hey, it definitely takes me out of the movie, or the point where I'm like, okay, when is this movie gonna end? And it sucks because you want to be invested in these characters, but when they start doing stuff like that, you're just totally checked out, at least for me, and you don't want to invest any time in these characters at all. And I really wanted to talk about the villain in here. So the villain has a interesting backstory, and I was like, okay, that's kind of interesting, but she comes out of nowhere. It just randomly comes out of nowhere, and you're kind of like, what relation does she have to the protagonist? There's not really any, and it's just weird. This whole movie, that's what it is, just weird. But as I was watching it and, you know, like thinking about what am I gonna say about this movie, and like what are my pros, what are my cons, my conclusion was this movie is just meh. It's just there. There's nothing like offensive that happens. I'm not offended that I watched this movie. I'm not like I was after watching you know, Wonder Woman 1984, and yes, I'm still gonna rag on that movie because it was a freaking disappointment, guys. But yeah, I don't know. This movie's just mad. Like the jokes don't land. It's just kind of there, and the whole time I was just sitting there, I was just like, I don't know what's happening. One of the Wayne brothers is in here, and he's funny. Yeah, he's probably the funniest character in here. But guys, let me know what you think of Barb and Star Go to Vista Mar or Del Vista Mar or whatever. I don't care. I don't care. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you like Kristen Wiig? Do you like this movie? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Also, click that bell because that's what you're supposed to do. Also, check out my Twitter so you can stay up to date with my channel, and check out my Letterboxd. I'm posting like short reviews on there, and I also have my ranked movies of 2021 on there. So if you want to see what my favorite movie of the year is so far and my least favorite movie of the year so far, definitely go check out my Letterboxd. And remember, guys, keep watching movies.